friends, Brian here for Yes You Can Play Guitar. Yeah, it's true, you can. Yep. So I am doing a very special video today. This is for my very, very good friend, Tracy Norman. Tracy has been a longtime supporter of the channel. She's been a Patreon. She's been a good friend. Rumor has it that today, it's Tracy's birthday. She's turning 21 years old. Happy 21st, Tracy. So, we had a request from Tracy to do a reaction to this video from Prince. It's audio. And I do this for Patreons because I love my Patreons. And they're awesome. And right now we're just kind of having a balance of vacation and a bit of YouTubing. So let's check it out. Here we go. So you guys want to get the skinny on this with Brian, the Big Guitar Daddy. That's another one for the Big Guitar Daddy. Thanks to this, and I'm going to be honest, in our deep dive with Prince, we've covered a lot of ground. We've talked to a lot of people from Prince's past and his history, and I've checked out a lot of his songs. This song blew me the away musically, and for two reasons. Number one, the playing was incredible. Keeping in time, the time frame too. This is 1978. Just everything, the drum fills, the song, the shredding guitar. This is 1978, guys. Listen to that guitar, 1978. Okay, a lot of guitar players didn't play like that. The other thing is, it has elements of prog rock. If you listen to a lot of the bands back then, yes, King Crimson, Genesis, Jean-Luc Ponty, if you listen to all that, there's an element of progressive music in here, meeting R&B and meeting funk. Okay, I thought the only thing negative I can say about this is I thought his vocals were slightly low in the mix. But the other thing that blows me the away about this song is the fact is, and if you guys can confirm if this is true or not, but rumor has it that this was his first album and he was 19 when he recorded it and he played all the instruments. That's just, wow. That out of everything we've done with Prince, all the stuff that impressed me, that blew me away, all the talk people have of his guitar solo in the Hall of Fame awards and stuff, that blew me away. That frickin' blew me away more than anything, and all his other amazing stuff. If he was 19 and he played all those instruments, like, that's scary. That is fricking scary at 19. Man, I would love to see some documentary about just watching that when he was young. I don't know if any of that is out there, but that takes things to almost to a whole new level. I am a progressive rock, a progressive metal fan by nature, so a lot of times I'll listen to a lot of old Genesis, Pink Floyd, King Crimson, newer stuff. Like I love, I'll listen to Porcupine Tree, Dream Theater, Symphony X, Saga, all that type of stuff. But this really had that strong prog flavor from the 70s. And it was, wow, his guitar tone was fantastic. Keeping in mind where guitar amps were back then. This was the same year that Van Halen, the first Van Halen album came out. He had some chorus on his guitar too, as well as a bit of a bite to his tone. There might have been a bit of flange in there. I'm not quite sure, which would have been interesting too, because a lot of people credit Eddie Van Halen for popularizing using the flanger back from the first Van Halen album. A good example of flange from the first Van Halen album is the Atomic Punk. The song The Atomic Punk. There's some heavy flange in the beginning of that. And as we know, and as we've talked about in our deep dive, Prince used a lot of flange. He liked to add it as effects sometimes when he was playing his guitar solos. So, guys, Tracy, happy birthday! Like, happy 21st. This was a gift for me, and that is my take on that song. That blew me away. I have to do more of a deep dive into his stuff from this album, because that now we're really talking. Going down the street I'm on. You know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying, G? Phenomenal. Loved it. That is my favorite piece. That blew me away. Is there a live performance of this somewhere? Can someone tell me? Maybe we could do that in the comments or any of my patrons. I'd like to know who the producer and the audio engineer was for this in the studio too. We have to look more into this. Peeling back more layers of that onion. Amazing. All right, guys. Remember, practice hard but practice smart. Keep the comments and suggestions coming. Please hit subscribe. And we will see you soon.